Well, I always tell people I was, going about my everyday activities, minding my own business, not bothering anybody. And my doctor's office called me at work and asked, "What time are you getting off work today?" And I said, 1 o'clock. And she said, "The doctor wants to see you at 1:15." And so I proceeded to tell her that I had a very busy day schedule. I had things to do. And the receptionist said, "No, you don't understand. You need to get here as soon as possible." And then she proceeded to talk about the test results that came back, and she mentioned malignancy and cancer, and I could see her mouth moving, but after a while I didn't hear anything that she said because my mind was racing, and I thought, I can't believe this. People always say that you never expect to hear that diagnosis, and it's true. And the world changed for me that day. She immediately said, "You need to see the oncologist," and she called to make the appointment, and she said, "He can take you today." And so the way that things were being rushed at me, I knew that it was very serious. So when I was driving to the oncologist's office, I think that's when it really hit me, and I said, wow, cancer, am I gonna die, is what I said to myself. For me, stage 2 meant that the cancer had spread to my lymph nodes, and when the cancer is in the lymph nodes, it has a chance to spread to other organs. And in my case, it spread to the lymph nodes, but it not spread to any other organs, so I was a stage 2 patient. For me, a chemotherapy came first, and I think by that point, I was over the whole thing. My whole philosophy was, how soon can we get this over with so that I can get better and get on with my life? I was just marking milestones along the way. It's a very long process, and I had never been sick before. I'd never had the flu, and I still have my tonsils, I still have my appendix. So having an illness like this was totally foreign to me, and I wanted to be diagnosed one day and be over it the next day. But cancer teaches you to have a lot of patience, which I didn't think that I had, but it forced me to. If I can make it to that very last day of radiation, I'm going to turn my back on all of this and get on with my life. So for me, it was keeping that goal in mind. That's how I made it through. It takes a team effort. It takes your team of medical professionals, doctors, nurses. It takes a support team that you have with your family, extended family, if it's cousins, aunts, uncles. It takes a team of friends. It takes supportive coworkers. Getting through cancer is a team effort, and if you don't have that, my heart breaks for people who don't have that. And I think that whatever comes my way at this point, I know that I am tough enough to handle it, and I am resilient in the fight every day, no matter what comes up. And I'm not sure that cancer changed me to be tougher. I think I was always tough, I just didn't realize how tough I was. And I had to pull from what was already there. People often ask me if I was afraid, and I think at first I was, but for me that lasted about an hour. And then I was totally and completely annoyed, because I thought, I have all these plans and all these things that I want to do, and cancer wants to get in the way. And now that it has happened, I know exactly what my purpose is for being here, and that is to help other people who are faced with this challenge. And so that's why whenever there's an effort out there to help other patients, specifically breast cancer patients, because that's the part of the journey that I know, I am willing to do whatever it takes so that years from now, and hopefully not too many years from now, people will talk about the fact of, can you believe it that people used to actually die of breast cancer? I want it one day to be very foreign that people actually went through breast cancer.